Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in our Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the settings that I use to edit very quickly in this game. And as well, I'm going to be showing you guys some very important tips that you guys should use that is going to help you guys edit so much faster in this game. So definitely stay to the end of the video because these tips are very important and they're going to help you guys edit so much quicker than before. And real quick, before we get into the video, up on the screen I have the V-Buck giveaway winner of this week. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys want to take part in the next giveaway, all you guys have to do to enter is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys do turn on those post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video and when I announce the giveaway winners. And lastly, make sure you guys do comment down below either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered into my next giveaway. So if you want some free V-Bucks, make sure you guys do enter. And also, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom, click on support a creator, type in my code. My creator code is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I really specifically want to be going into some very good tips that you guys can use that I've seen a lot of players make the mistake on that can help you guys edit so much faster in this game, make a lot less mistakes, and help you win so much more gunfights by editing much more consistently. But first, I want to show you guys the settings that I have. Now, these settings I haven't changed for probably the last like 2 weeks, so these have been probably the settings that I've changed the least. I usually change my settings like every week, but I've had these settings for at least, I would say, the last week or two, and I absolutely love them. So for my settings, I have a 2.1 build mode multiplier with an edit mode multiplier of a 2.3, and then my X and Y sensitivity is a 48% on both. I absolutely love these settings. I'm able to aim very nice and also have very good builds and edits. So these settings specifically I have liked the most of any settings that I've tried out, but obviously, I'll probably will eventually switch them maybe within the next week or two. I think I want to make like a tiny adjustment. I might raise my building up like a point, and then I might raise my X and Y a point up, or maybe a point down. We'll see. But basically, around these settings, I'm not going to change whatsoever. And then for my dead zones, 10%, and then I foot controller off. I like foot controller off because when you have it on, it adds like a little bit of an input delay, and I'm not the biggest fan, so I would recommend having that setting off. So these are the settings, like I've said, I've had for the past couple weeks, and also another setting you guys want to have on if you guys don't. I know a lot of you guys do, but if you guys don't already have this setting, you guys want to make sure you turn it on, and that's going to be auto open doors. I know I kind of have my controller over it, but as you can see on the right side, auto open doors, you want to have this setting on, and the reason why you do is if you accidentally mess up one of those bottom 3 square edits and you accidentally make a door, and if you have auto open doors and you make this mistake, you pretty much keep your momentum for the most part. You can run straight through, but if you have this setting off, you'll basically get stopped right by the wall. Then you're going to have to press X to open up the door and then walk through, which will slow you down tremendously. So you want to make sure you have that setting on if you guys don't already. So those are pretty much all my best settings when it comes to editing faster, but I want to show you guys some specific tips that you guys can use that is going to help you guys out a ton. And this is a mistake that I've seen a lot of players make that you guys probably are making as well. So what the mistake is when people are going for edits, they tend to edit in the same direction. So like, for example, if you're practicing your edits, it could be an editing course. It could just be practicing in creative, whatever the case may be. When people practice edits, they practice the exact same way. So what you want to do instead, and this is going to improve your edits tenfold, you're going to be making so many less mistakes in game, is you want to practice doing your edits from all different directions. And one really easy way to practice that is you can practice setting up walls and either creative like I'm doing now, or you can set up your wall edits and maybe an editing course. You already have an editing course you like to use that have a bunch of wall edits. And so what you want to do is you want to practice different edits or editing in different directions. So when you're going through, maybe you can edit in this direction first. So like the first one, you make a U shape. And then the second one you can practice is a U shape in the opposite direction. So from going from right to left. Then the third one you can practice is going to be a backward C. So you go from the upper right one to the bottom right one. And then the last one you can do the opposite direction. So you draw a C from the bottom right to the middle right. And obviously you can draw an N. So you go from the bottom all the way to the top. So the best way to visualize these edits is like you're making a letters. So you can make either the letter U, you can make the letter C, or you can make the letter N when you're going for these edits. But what you want to do is you want to practice doing your edits from all different directions, and also you can practice this so you can go one way, and then on the way back you can reset the edit and then edit the opposite way. So you can practice your resets and also you're editing the opposite direction. And the reason why you want to practice edits from all directions, and this is what gets people screwed in game, is say for instance you're in a box and you're getting spammed at and you need to make an edit out of your box. What's going to happen is if you're up against the wall, say either on the right side or the left side, you're going to have to be able to edit from all directions, or it's going to drastically slow you down, or you're going to be messing up the edit if you have to make an edit you're not used to. So this is probably the number one reason why practicing your edits from all different directions can be such a crucial thing for you to learn in games, because when you guys practice editing courses or you practice your edits, you tend to make the exact same edits and you tend to make the exact same edit in the same direction. So when it comes to games and maybe you're pinched up against a wall and you need to make a quick edit out, a lot of you guys are messing up these edits because first of all, you could be panicking, and second of all, maybe you're going for the edit that takes the most time, so you're going in the, I guess, the awkward direction. So practicing your edits from all the different directions is just going to be a crucial thing to be able to edit very effectively, and also extremely consistency, because I like to preach consistency, because I think that's going to be the key factor of you winning games, because I've seen a lot of people being able to edit very fast, but also at the same time they're not very consistent, so they can edit fast, but they're messing up every other edit. And if you want to be able to win more games, if you want to be able to win more gunfights, more 1v1s, more build fights, you don't have to be the fastest editor. As long as you're the most consistent, I feel like most of the games you're going to be able to win. Of course, you have the occasional person who, like I said, messes up every other edit, but the edit that they happen to make is the one edit they needed to hit on you. So obviously some people get lucky in that regard, but if you want to be able to win over and over again and just have the best edits possible, practicing your consistency is going to be key, and practicing on wall edits in these different directions can be one of those things that help you improve very fast. And another quick thing to note, this also can be true for building, so also practicing your build in opposite directions is going to be crucial if you want to learn how to build very quickly. So maybe doing opposite from the doing 90s from the opposite side, doing retakes from the opposite side is also going to be a crucial thing to improving your building and as well with your editing in this game. And when I talk about editing in different directions, it doesn't just have to be on just a wall in that same direction. You can also practice your corner 3 edits. Maybe you practice editing from so you go from the bottom right to the top right, then you reset all the edits, then you go from the bottom left to the top left, and then you go from the top left. Basically, it's so confusing to try to explain, but basically, you want to practice all the different directions from the corner 3 edits. So basically, you go to the right side, you practice going from down to up, and then you practice going from up to down, and then you go from the left corner 3, and then you go from up to down, and then from down to up. So basically, you practice all 4 different directions. And I feel like with this top 3 corner edit, I feel like this is one of the biggest metas for season 2, or I guess chapter 2 for the best, because this edit is extremely good for getting other players, because it gives you a high ground, not like a high ground, but it gives you like a right hand peek advantage, plus it gives you kind of like a head glitch when you're jumping over to shoot other players. So same thing can be said when you're practicing your ramps, practicing flipping your ramps, practicing editing your ramps from this direction, practicing both directions, just practicing every single direction with every single edit in this game. And same thing can be said when it comes to, I would also practice double edits as well, because I think double editing is extremely crucial when you're in a box and you need to make a quick edit out of your box. So practicing going from left to right, practicing going from right to left when you're editing, and also practicing going up and down, plus down and up when you are going for a double edit. So practicing your double edits from all directions, I feel like can make a huge difference on your game, because if you're learning new high ground retakes, there's so many different retakes when you need to make double editing, and being very, very comfortable with double editing, being able to double edit from any sort of side, I think is going to be very nice when you are learning new high ground retakes, and also when it comes to pubs and you're getting out of a box very quick, or if you play arena, whatever the case may be, or box fights, doesn't really matter. Being able to double edit from all directions, I feel like is going to build your consistency. And even if you don't double edit from a certain direction every single game, just practicing this way is going to build a lot of consistency. So pretty much with that being said, that's wrap up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys found this video very helpful, because I know I've seen a lot of you guys make these same mistakes, so I wanted to make a video showing you guys how to practice your edits and also how I practice my edits to build a lot of consistency when it comes to practicing the different edits in the game and just being the best editor that I can in Fortnite. So with that being said, like I said, let's wrap it up for this video. If you guys could drop a like, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. Make sure you guys do turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified for every single new video. And as well, I do live stream every single day here on this channel at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys do come by my live streams. It's a ton of fun. I read the chat all the time. So like I said, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on this channel. I live stream solos every single day. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I will see you next video.